Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Cabernet, and we are starting strong. I think we have a couple of quests to finish. We have to talk to Fina, we again have to look for the kitty, and we will meet with Anastasia potentially. So I double checked also the calendar, and this is good bit because we have here a Kupala night marked for June 21st. Which, as I mentioned, would align, I think, more with Western and South Slavs, because I think that the Eastern Slavs celebrate on July according to the Julian calendar. But never mind, I'm still happy. It's traditionally Kupal night is on the 21st, since it's the shortest night. Hello, doctor. I'm glad you let me in. I seriously want to sort those records because I honestly need money. I'm poor, very poor.
Hello, Lisa.
I have
Dr.
questions.
Volkov, I have some questions. I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right. It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
That is correct.
But I don't remember any.
Lisa, I want you to know that as your sire,
However,
I can't in good...
Okay,
all right.
Trust me. I will tell you one thing, though. I hope that eases your...
okay, so we don't really learn anything new from him. He doesn't want to disclose any more detailed information on how he turned us, aside from that he
Well,
really had to. Okay, also nothing. Okay, let's go and check the city. And I probably would need to drink because, as you can see, my blood level is pretty low and I don't want to go and talk with Anastasia when I'm this hungry. There's enough comparison to her scent being sweet and chocolatey for me to assume that we really cannot talk with her while on hunger. Let's talk with Aubrey. Maybe we can buy Cabernet from her too. I will avoid the shady place because I feel that they have cheap Cabernet only because they are sourcing it very extremely, I would say. Probably they are killing people to have a lot of Cabernet from one person. That's my assumption, so I'm sticking to Aubrey. Hello, Aubrey. Okay. So we can buy the vial. Oh, we can also sell book. Oh, cool. Cool. I really like that we can sell stuff. Okay, let's sell it. And now that we have some more money, we can take medium vial.
Coming right up.
And I'm super poor again. You said that you wanted
What
to
would you
talk.
like? Farewell.
Okay, now we can talk with Fina, but first let's change to bat because honestly, moving around as a bat is so much better.
Sar's lost in thought. I
Oh.
don't think he's noticed me. Why don't I pay him back with a little scare? Easy revenge.
Lisa! Gah, you little...
Just thought I'd show you how well I've taken your lessons.
Yes, you're very talented. Oof, I suppose I deserved it.
You kinda did, although you did help me a lot with Evgeny, so I'm not really mad. I can appreciate him smoking on the roof of church, of all places, very vampire-like.
What are you doing up here? Seems an odd place to smoke.
I'm getting closer to the Lord, can't you see? Most of our kind won't even look at a church. It's good for getting some peace, or it normally is.
Too bad.
Too bad indeed. I suppose I'm stuck with you now.
Indeed you are.
I take it you don't smoke?
I'm not fond of the taste.
Good. Good. Terrible habit.
Or you just don't want to share.
You got me. I'm too stingy. How else am I meant to pass these endless nights,
Weren't you the one going on about how being a vampire makes you feel more alive?
The flying part is good, I'll grant you. Eternity, though? It can be stifling.
I see what you mean. It's somehow both freeing and limiting at once.
Both him and Eliza, I think she was named Eliza, already mentioned that eternity can be boring and can remove your sense of purpose.
We're powerful, but we can't so much as enjoy the sun's warmth.
Although Doctor did find his calling.
See, You play cards, Lisa?
A little.
Indulge me in a game?
Ah,
I suppose I could. What are we playing for?
I was afraid that he will be really mad about the documents, but we still can have the sibling relationship.
Secrets.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm in. Prepare to give up your secrets, Hussar.
Such confidence. We'll see how long that lasts.
God, I don't remember the rules.
Now, what to ask? We'll start with an easy one, Are you seeing anyone?
Oh, why are you asking?
I am, in fact.
Oh? Who's the lucky one, then?
Damn, he called my bluff.
You need to work on your poker face. There's no shame in being unattached, anyway. You have an entire afterlife.
I kind of thought that he said unattractive and was ready to get offended on Lisa's behalf, but yeah. I am seeing Anastasia, okay? Maybe I'm not that aware of the fact that I'm seeing her, but I'm seeing her.
Next round, then?
Yep. At least I will be able to learn. I think that I want to be as close to 21 as possible, right? Yay!
Yes!
That was a...
I want to know about his romantic life. I will tease him endlessly.
Are you seeing anyone?
Straight to matters of the heart, No.
Really?
That's unusual for a hussar, is what you're thinking, right?
Absolutely.
Well, yes.
Sad, but true. Next round, then?
Okay, I'm getting a grip of it. Can I discard any? Probably no.
And again!
Go on then.
How many people have you killed?
What?
Come on now, you can tell me.
No one. I've seen plenty of deaths in my profession to do my best not to add to it.
Which makes sense. She's a doctor. She wants to help people, not kill them.
Impressive.
You think so?
New vampires can get a little drunk on power. And blood. I can respect that kind of self-control.
Thank you.
And that's that.
Fine by me. This wasn't my night.
Better luck next time, eh? And my time's about up. Gotta get back to work.
More errands for the Countess.
You know it.
What is it exactly you do for her anyway?
Whatever she likes.
I wonder if she's his sire.
That was the deal.
The deal? So you have a mark too?
Ooh.
Just like yours. His blood for my services to his family.
Oh, that's interesting.
Slow down.
Oh, of course. You never met him. The late Count Orlov.
Makes sense. Oh, such a cute Nosferatu reference.
You can make a deal like that? Seems unfair.
It wasn't quite that bad. I negotiated pretty well for a dying guy, if I do say so myself. And here I am, the well-kept servant of a great vampire house. Who could ask for more? Don't answer that.
Oh.
Thanks for the company, Lisa. Come join me up here again sometime, eh?
He has such a little brother energy. I just... at the same time, I want to push him into the ditch of snow, but I also kind of want to protect him. We're
What a
cutie
strange
patootie.
man. He's clearly unhappy, but even that feels like it's not quite the whole truth. Perhaps I'll ask him more about it next time.
Let's go and find the cat. He has to be somewhere. Not here. Maybe I'm taking wrong strategy looking for him at the rooftops, because last time I found him at the rooftops, but cats do like spaces higher up, so I don't know. It would make sense for me to look for him at the rooftops. Where's my beautiful kitty? Creepy people being creepy. I cannot believe that I was walking around for so long instead of just flying everywhere. It's so much quicker to fly. Where's the build? Oh, the road is ready. Okay, I will check the road soon. First, let's talk to Fina. I think we can walk a bit faster. Come on, baby. Oh,
Come here, birdies. Come closer.
Faina, nice to see you outside. Feeling better, I presume?
I hope you are not feeding them bread. Bread is bad for pigeons.
Much better, dear. All thanks to you. Come sit with me for a while.
I don't know. I would love to, but I still have to
Sorry.
meet
I'm in a bit of a hurry. Another time, though?
some people.
Of course, little dove. Another time.
I will see. Maybe we will have time after meeting with Anastasia. I want to check the road also, because probably we can hunt. And this way I would be able to save my Cabernet for later. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ooh, doesn't that look like the path? It's so pretty.
What? Fascinating. If I try to make myself fly across the lake, I simply can't. I think this might be another. Looks like if I want to cross a body of water, I have to do it like any other human.
That's interesting. I thought that it's only about running water, like the rivers and streams. Huh. Okay. Let's talk with Trophim. And I see that Trophim again look like like as Trophim should, let's
Oh.
say.
Is that you, Trophim? I didn't expect to find anyone out here at this hour.
My lady, you scared me. I thought a Rusalka had finally come for her pound of flesh.
It's a little late to be out here, don't you think?
For the normal person, maybe. But my duties end late. This is the only time I get to myself.
Yeah, and if he likes fishing, probably it's the best time to do it, like around very, very early morning hours and maybe late night. Isn't it?
Is that your boat out there?
Aye. I decided to bring it out here for good. Thought better for the townfolk to use when I'm not around than for it to gather dust inside my hut.
That's very sweet.
That's very kind of you. Are there even fish out at this hour?
Of course. Some critters only come out when it's dark, as you know.
Oh yeah, I do.
And others when it rains. I don't know why. I just know they taste good grilled and smoked.
You seem to know quite a bit about this hobby.
As I should. It was my papa that taught me everything I know. And I've worked out the best ways to catch fish and how to make bait. I try to go out on the lake as often as my body lets me, which is getting less often as time goes on.
The Countess keeps you busy?
No more than our other servants. I have a good life, really. Better than most.
And you're not drinking anymore, so probably it will be even longer and better.
You can be honest with me, Trophim.
I'm alright, really. Thank you.
You don't sound convincing, my friend.
But if I may ask you, why are you here? This isn't the sort of place I'd expect someone like you to visit.
I'm looking for the cat.
Just exploring the area. Still trying to get used to my new home.
That makes sense. There is some beauty to be found in this town of ours.
You mentioned Rusalkas earlier. Do you really think they inhabit this lake?
I do. In fact, I know it to be true. I've seen one with my very own eyes.
Oh, Trophim. Don't go for Rusalkas. It will end with your death.
And yet you live to tell me?
I know more about monsters than you might think. I knew the tricks it was trying to play on me and how to fight them. In the end, I was able to ignore its call and row my boat back to the shore. I've often thought it'd be the Rusalka that gets me. If I'm not turned by the Countess anymore, it's almost like she's waiting for her chance again, for me to let my guard down. But I haven't yet. Old Trophim is not like a fish, to be caught by a simple lure.
Do I want to go with him? I would like to go with him.
Maybe you can take me one day.
Oh, no. My little boat is not fit for someone like you.
I promise. Your boat is far finer than the rotted dinghy my brother and I used to float on in summers.
It would be nice to have someone out there for a change. Perhaps you can join me for one of those nights. Now, if you don't mind, I must head out before it gets much later. If I don't, I'll miss my chance to earn myself some fine trophies.
Then don't let me keep you. Go and get your fit.
Thank you.
Nice. I really like this path
It's been good speaking
of
with you.
light.
Should you want to talk more, my cabin's at the edge of the
Aw.
forest near the manor. You're
Okay.
welcome to stop by after I finish my daily duties for the Countess.
Get the now.
Thank you, Trophim. I'll see if my schedule allows it.
It really looks like path of light. I really like it.
The smell is enchanting.
I thought that we are going into some sort of trance, but we did not. Oh no, okay. If you don't have enough blood to survive the night, you may hunt bunnies in the wood. Use invisibility while in your vampire shape to approach them undetected. Nihilism points will be added as a result. I mean, better bunnies than Trophim. They seriously couldn't, you know, they couldn't.
It's too dark. I don't want to.
Huh? Really? Babe, how is it too dark? You're a vampire.
It's too dark.
Huh.
I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck. It's too dark.
Okay. I cannot hunt bunnies, and I really don't want to harm Trophim or anyone I like, so. Okay, I can use the boat, but it will require me to take the action. So, not for now. Okay, and there is separate path here, I think. Right? Oh no, this is the same we came from, so the one to the right was something else. Oh, okay, we are in the village. Cool. Maybe we will find the kitty here. I guess we don't have the invitation. I see the piece of painting on the roof. Don't you worry, I'm on it. We have 12. I really want to collect all of them. Pigeons. Sad that we cannot eat pigeons. Oops.
More huts in the village down that way, and each one must have its own story.
I really like those, how they are called, the window covers. Very folklory. Let's go like the normal person and not scare the villagers. Can we talk with you guys? No, we cannot.
I was always terrified that I would fall into a well when I was little.
Same.
Far scarier things to worry about now.
Same. At my grandparents' place there was like this old well. It haven't even had proper borders. It just had wobbly cover. It was kinda scary. You know, I was a kid, but I kinda also knew that I shouldn't, yada yada, but
Keep up the good work, friend.
still creepy. And we cannot go anywhere.
Nothing.
The interesting part is the background. It looks like the painting on the fabric. It's so soft. I love it. Okay, I cannot. For the love of me.
Goodness!
Where's the cat though? He was here last time, so I assume that he's somewhere else now.
Goodness!
Oh, come on. Let's visit Anastasia and then we will see what time we have left. This time I should be more careful. I haven't expected tricky dialogue last time and I had to enchant her again.
Anastasia?
Evening, Lisa. Isn't it a beautiful night?
Stunning. So peaceful too. You must spend a lot of time out here. I know I would.
Lately, I feel as if life is slipping through my fingers like sand, faster and faster every day.
That's a horrible feeling.
And there's no one to blame but myself.
But it's easy to start feeling like this when you are at certain stage in your life and you haven't made decisive steps beforehand. like decisions regarding career or your loved ones, and then you are kind of in the limbo.
When I'm here, time itself seems to stop. So, yes, I come here rather often.
Anastasia, are you all right? I mean, really? I've been meaning to ask. Back when you were fighting the kitchen fire, was that a swear word I heard from you?
Being married to a man like Evgeny will do that to you.
You're not so prim and proper after all.
I suppose I'm not, really. About that moment, Lisa, may I confess something to you?
Everything.
Of course.
We can even plan to send your husband to some dark, awful place.
I told you a lie earlier, and it's been bothering me ever since.
Oh,
Before the fire started, I never actually left the kitchen. Not physically, at least.
Oh. Well, that's not nearly as scandalous of a lie as I expected.
I suppose not. But it still didn't feel right to lie to my friend.
we're a sweet, sweet lady.
A friend. But what happened then, if you don't mind me asking?
Maybe she has some sort of, absent-mindedness.
It's rather embarrassing. Do you promise not to laugh?
I will absolutely not make such a promise.
Fine. I was sitting by the window and listening to a bird song outside. It was so beautiful that I started to compose a piece in my head. And before I knew it, I had a whole bird orchestra playing a concert.
That's really cute. That's so cute.
Which birds are doing what parts?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tell me. I bet the ducks were the brass.
Percussion, actually. Herons were on brass.
Ah, of course.
Sparrows were on strings, and swans were woodwind.
This is fascinating. Do you often compose animal music in your head?
Animals? No. But music? Yes. Quite often. It was my dream to be a composer, to write and play music all across the country, and maybe even beyond.
So, what happened?
Evgeny, probably.
My family. My womanhood. And Evgeny.
Damn you,
see.
Evgeny.
Do you not still dream of living that life?
Of course I do. I just described a bird orchestra to you. But it's not meant to be. And I've come to terms with it.
Oh, let's take her hand and comfort her.
Anastasia,
Oh.
listen.
Yes?
Oh.
Lord knows you're going through a rough time, but this too shall pass. You are too talented to abandon your dream just like that.
Those are true words. Like, tough times usually do pass. It takes time sometimes. It does take effort. But there is always some possibility.
I want you to promise me that you will pursue it. You owe it to the world, to me, and most importantly, to yourself.
All right, I promise. But I'm only doing it because you begged.
I'll take it.
Like, their friendship is so cute. I know that I'm pushing for the sapphic romance, but I'm also happy with the friendship. It's so nice and so actually supportive of each other.
And whenever you feel like you do tonight, I'll be there to comfort you.
Thank you, Lisa. That means the world. You've been such a comfort to me tonight. I wish the night didn't have to end, but it's getting late. I'm afraid I have to go to bed. Tomorrow will be a difficult day.
Why? We are kissing on the cheek. And this is not weird. I think that in majority of Slavic cultures, it's okay to kiss on the cheek your friend and hug them. Aww. Maybe,
Sweet dreams.
maybe not all that friend, maybe future roommate.
Good night.
And even the musical motif is so soft with her.
I should probably give Anastasia some space.
You probably should. I wonder why tomorrow is difficult for her. Okay, let's go and see if I can sit with Fina still. I'm not going to the lake. First, let's check if Kat is in the bookstore, because I think that the bookstore is also the place he might be dwelling in. Where is the kitty? Or he's in the Fina place. That's also possible. Because he did like this armchair one time. So I am going to assume that he might be actually at Fina's place. Not me walking around at people's places looking for Kat. Okay, let's check at Fina's place. I wish I could earn a little bit more money because, you know, I wanted to support Marusia with fiddles, but apparently it's not for me.
Faina's plants are so...
Huh. Okay, so there's no kitty in here. Where is he? Maybe he will be somewhere tomorrow. But I really wanted to find him today. There are not too many priorities on my list in this game, but one of the priorities are finding the cat. Finding the cat and making sure that Anastasia is fine. Maybe, you know, just maybe getting rid of Evgeny.
Faina?
Much better, dear. Come, sit with...
Okay, we can join her.
Sure. Didn't realize how much I needed this.
You know, Lisa, I have sort of a ritual.
Another one?
Once a week, no matter what, I always do exactly the same thing. I go to the general store and buy a small cone of seed and a fresh chocolate pastry. Then I come to this very spot and feed the birds. When the cone is empty, I eat my favorite treat in the world.
That's actually very
all
cute.
by myself, and
That's
think of absolutely nothing else but how delicious it is.
That sounds like very decent self-care, to be honest, and I do appreciate that she's buying seed for birdies.
And how does that feel?
Tremendous, little dove. Everyone deserves a little break every once in a while. The trick is to allow yourself to enjoy it. Deceptively hard for some of us, isn't it?
Whenever I do have an evening to myself, most often I just feel guilty, as if I don't deserve it.
I always had the difficulties with this, and this is also why I started recording myself playing games, because this way I do trick my mind into thinking that I'm actually doing something useful, so I don't feel that guilty about enjoying games.
Thinking of all the things I could be doing instead, all the things I didn't do.
Easier to stay busy than to face your feelings sometimes.
Oh, that's definitely. If I'm super stressed, I will be cleaning the whole house instead of, thinking or talking about it.
How are you feeling lately, little dove? You were quite startled when I first saw you. Are you getting used to your new home?
A little bit.
It is getting better, little by little. But if I'm honest, I don't know if I will ever feel home again.
I see. You know, I think I have something at home that just might help.
Is it knitted? Is it something crocheted? Because that would so much your anti-energy.
Stop by my place when you have a moment, dear, all right?
I will.
Faina, you don't have to.
I do, little dove. Trust me. Ah, the seed is almost gone.
Time for your alone time with the pastry.
That's right.
I should go. Thank you for the advice, Faina. Hope you enjoy your treat.
I always do. I hope you find yours soon, dear.
Okay, let's go home. Possibly let's fly home. It's so much faster. I love the bat shape. We need to go to sleep. We need to take a nap, and I haven't found the kitty. Which is pity, seriously, but I guess that I will find him tomorrow.
Too bad I can't see my reflection. I wonder if I will one day forget.
Okay, let's save. Because why not? Today is 11th. I wanted to actually change clothing for the night gown. As I said, we are not savages here. We do wear our pajamas before going to bed.
I should check out the general store for more.
No. You should go to your coffin. Okay, I seriously probably will need to feed on some bunnies pretty soon.
I can't go out there like
Oh
this.
yeah. We are not totally not decent. Oh, we can talk about the story with Professor Volkov, but first we need to feed on thingies. Maybe probably we should feed on them at dusk. I want to save the Cabernet for, the worst case scenario. So probably I will feed on Faina. Sorry, my dear friend, but you ate pastry yesterday, so probably you are delicious. It is knitted. I knew it.
Lisa, I was just thinking about you.
Evening, Faina. You said I should stop by earlier?
Yes, of course. There. This is now yours.
Ooh, okay. We have amulet.
It's so intricate and beautiful.
It is Hamza.
I'm afraid I don't know what it...
Sweetheart, there is no shame in that. We live and we learn, and then forget and learn again. This is a Hamsa amulet that was passed to me long ago by a dear friend. None of us wished for things to happen that way. But he couldn't go, and I couldn't stay.
Aww. But it might be useful against Nav, so appreciate it.
He knew how hard it would be for me to part with my old life, and how many challenges were still ahead. So he gave me this to protect me. And everywhere I went since, I took it with me. And every new place felt like home. Now I want you to have it.
Thank you. Are you sure?
This amulet seems really important to you. Are you sure you'd like me to have it?
This hamster was given to me to help me remember that my home is always with me. My journey here was long and windy, but in my heart, I know I'm where I always wanted to be.
No.
Your path is just beginning, little dove, so you'll make much more use of it now. And when someone needs it more than you do, sooner or later, I hope you pass it on to them.
I don't know how to thank you, Faina. I'll do my best to use it well.
No need, sweetheart. I know you will. And I hope it's... I've lived long enough to know that there are some things you can't change, no matter how hard you try. But I also learned that there are always some things that you can.
Both of those things aren't that easy to deal with.
And now I seriously cannot feed on her. God damn it.
Simple, really. Just remember to be kind and useful, and all the rest will come. I think I'm getting a bit tired, little dove. I'll go lie down if you don't mind.
Please do. Have a good night.
Help yourself to a cup of tea if you'd like.
No, thank you. I can wonder if there's specific time of the night that we can hunt for the bunnies. Let's say during the dusk or those morning hours, there are more light and we actually can do things. Oh god damn. I really don't want to use the Cabernet. I really don't want to use my Cabernet yet. It was meant to be, you know, my safety. My emergency Cabernet. Not my usual stuff. Especially since so far I haven't been doing a lot of hunting. Whether we are talking about hunting on people or animals. So I kind of hope that I can do it today.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Okay, so we probably do need to wait for the light. Or maybe we should take boat. Okay, let's take boat. And let's see what's on the island. Nice. But... Ooh, Alisa!
What's Elisa doing here? It doesn't seem as though she's noticed me. I should just watch and wait for now.
Oh.
A secret hideout? What are you doing, Elisa?
Great question.
Let's see. A secret handle underneath the moss. Very clever.
I hope that she has her secret golf girl hideout in here.
What's all this? And what's that smell? It's making me a bit lightheaded.
Opium?
Who's
Oh.
there? Lisa?
Oh no.
How did you find this place?
I followed you.
You... what?
Well, not the whole way, but I saw you by the ruins and...
But not to the island.
No, that was a coincidence.
Well then, I suppose I won't have to kill you.
Thank you.
You may as well make yourself comfortable. Now that you're here, I suppose I should welcome you to my little boutique.
Oh, interesting.
Boutique? Just what is this anyway?
It's called hookah. Something a little different from the usual fare around here. Finally, somewhere to spend the evening that isn't that dreadful vodka bar or Arbon's place. No offense to her, but I tire of the same old company.
Oh yeah, and I can see that the lady on the right is for sure the vampire.
You run this
Huh.
place?
Naturally.
Interesting.
Would you care to try some?
I'd better not. It seems a little too close to smoking for my comfort.
Suit yourself. At least make yourself comfortable.
Okay, cool beans. That's interesting.
The smell is intoxicating, but not unpleasant.
Okay, who's that lady? Oh, she's not interactable? Interesting. At least I have another piece of the painting.
Ooh, this feels incredibly comfortable.
And okay, I can talk with her.
This
No, I wanted to talk with her.
Listen, the Countess doesn't know about this place, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Yes, of course. Your secret's safe with me.
Ah, thank you. I was worried I might have to kill you.
Girl, it's the second death threat within, I think, 2 minutes. So, I think that you are overdoing it.
Joking.
Yes, of course.
Mother has been particularly restrictive.
Oh,
with my
she's her
actions
mother?
recently, and the extra income doesn't hurt either.
Wait. Mother?
Yes? Oh, you didn't know. I mean the Countess. She sired me.
Oh,
and took
okay,
me in
this
as
way.
her daughter.
Does that make Dr. Volkov my father?
I doubt it. My relationship with the Countess is somewhat unusual, as I understand it.
Interesting.
So the Countess doesn't know that you're doing that.
Precisely. You see why this needs to stay underground, so to speak. But enough of me.
It's interesting, but also restrictive, so I'm not sure which one I would pick. Restrictive right now because I need to hunt, and seriously, I'm so bad at this.
It feels restrictive. Not being able.
Yes, yes. So much time afforded to us, and yet half of it is useless.
Well, you know what they say. Half of eternity is still eternity. At least, that's how I'm trying to see it.
As entertaining a diversion as this was, I suppose you should come again, though. It's difficult to find a decent conversation partner these days. The vampires are so stagnant, and the humans too fragile.
You mean...
Petya. Yeah.
I'm sorry the ritual didn't work. Really.
Oh, it didn't? I haven't known that she tried it already. I kind of thought that also Petya might return as enough.
Nothing to be done now. That's necromancy for you. Fickle and temperamental. But that's what I like about it. I hope it's a little less unpredictable for my next attempt, at least.
Maybe let's not do it too often.
You're going to try to bring someone else back?
No, I've had enough of that. You could say I am aiming for something a little more abstract.
Frankenstein monster?
Which is...
Do you remember when I asked you about the sunrise?
Ooh.
Yes, I do. Don't tell me you... But isn't that fatal?
Usually, yes. But that's where necromancy comes in.
Oh, you are really playing with fire.
There should be some form of protection spell that will permit me to shield my body from the sun's rays. It's only in the theory stages for now, but I am making progress. Well, what do you...
Yeah, aren't you afraid?
Aren't you afraid? This could kill you.
That's rather the point. But no, I'm not. I trust my own mind. I won't leave anything to chance. Enough, enough. I'll be here all night at this rate. Stay if you like, or don't.
Okay,
Good night.
let's leave. Let's see how our relationships are looking. We are super friendly with Kat and Alisa. And I think we have 100% with Anastasia. Which is good. because we love Anastasia. She's the best.
The smell is intoxicating.
Nothing to eat here. Let's go and explore a little bit more.
The sunrise, huh? Elisa certainly is ambitious.
Oh, there's a
I'm a little
Lusauka.
curious whether she'll be able to pull it off, though. I suppose.
Another piece of the painting. I wonder what's at the painting toward the end. Good morning, dear Rusaleczka. Atonali.
I haven't seen this girl around town before. How odd. Lovely night, isn't it? Those eyes. Did it suddenly get colder?
Brave to come here alone at night.
I mean, I am vampire, so no offense. I'm fine. I can actually sing at you and try to enchant you while you are trying to enchant me with your singing.
I could say the same to you.
You could.
I like the way she speaks, though.
The moon shines her light upon all matter of strangeness here.
It is pretty undead.
Strange creatures and stranger deeds.
Do you live out here?
No,
Oh.
Because
Do
she's
you live in
dead.
town then?
no,
Where do you live then?
no,
I don't believe I've seen you before.
nor I you.
My name's Lisa, by the way.
Has it done you much good?
I don't know. I suppose it has.
Mind it not.
Ooh.
Oh. Why's that?
It got washed away.
Oh no.
Oh.
The lake washes away all sort of things. Names and love and blood. In the end, it all dissolves into the water. I tire of speaking. An instrument unplayed falls out of tune. But even so, this duet was not unpleasant, little bat. Your kind rarely sing so sweet.
Little bat?
Come again, Lisa. I'll be waiting.
Yay, we are making friends even with Rusaukas. Cool beans.
What was that?
Although I'm
Come
kind of
again,
surprised
she
by
said.
the tail. I
Maybe
don't
I
think that
will.
Rusalkas have this kind of tail. But maybe I don't remember correctly my lore. Okay, let's try to touch absolutely everything around. Ta-ta-dum. I will try to postpone. Oh, so getting back also takes time. Fine. I will try to postpone drinking blood as much as I can, so that potentially I can hunt, because I still think that I need to try to hunt at the specific time.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Which is specific that I cannot do stuff
It's too dark. I don't want
You
to
know,
stab on a branch and break
as
my
a
neck.
bat in here,
It's
because
too dark.
okay,
I
I
don't
get
want to
it.
stumble on a branch
Girl.
and break my neck.
Why cannot I go there as a bat, though? And where's the kitty? Okay, let's check the village for cats. And if the village is cat free, then we will just go to the city and talk with our dear doctor. No cats in sight. I really am thirsty, baby. Now we are doing CAT scan of the area. And he's not here. Ah. Ooh. I'm not sure if I should, but... Oh, I'm not sure if I should, but I totally will. Okay, nothing new, it seems. Let's see if there's something new in the office.
There's last month's newspapers.
Yeah, I already read it.
Surely-
I've read it and I remembered it.
Author's copies of Evgeny's Maybe I should give it a read at some point.
Yep.
Evgeny has enough of those anyway.
At least someone will be reading his poetry. Let's see if maybe we shouldn't be walking around someone else's house like this, but no matter. I still wonder why. Oh, here you are. Why Anastasia said that tomorrow is hard.
Hello, dear.
Yes.
So, I haven't donated anything yet.
I have only 1 coin, so let's donate 1 coin.
Here's a little something for the instrument fund.
That's so generous of you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's go and see if we can still find the cat. Where's the kitty? The only objective that matters. The fairy ginger round cat. The fat kitty. Okay, so this is different, dude. He's around when Trophim has his time off.
Shoo!
Show yourself. Where the kitty? Let's talk with Doctor. I hope that he will have some very dramatic story for me. Let's say first.
Too bad I can't see my... I wonder if I will one day forget...
You can always order the portrait. I think this is possible. Okay, let's see if I have a Hamsa in inventory. Yeah, I do. Good morning, Doctor.
What can I do for you?
You can tell me everything. Oh, I can go on the house call. That's interesting.
Dr. Volkov?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to dig at your trauma, if you don't mind.
I was wondering if it's a good time to hear the rest of your story.
I suppose it's as good a time as any.
So, what happened after you turned?
I'm so afraid that he killed his daughter. That would be so tragic.
I didn't know back then what I'd become. There was no one to explain it to me. Thank goodness my infant daughter, Sophia, was with her grandparents that night and avoided our fate, so I tried to go back to life as usual, albeit without my wife. I was naive enough in the early years to believe that I could live a normal life with my daughter. I hired a wet nurse, locked myself in my room for research during the day, and continued to see patients at night. And for the first decade or so, everything seemed to go according to plan. I learned what I was by trial and error, and allowed myself to feed on the humans that entrusted me with their care. Bleeding a patient is a lot easier when you have fangs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the blood drawing therapy. You don't need to use leeches, you can just use your fangs.
And after that, what happened?
Time happened, dear. By the time Sophia was 16, it was starting to become quite obvious that I hadn't aged a day.
Aww.
I laughed it off when people mentioned it, but deep down, I knew I wouldn't be able to do it forever. And then they came.
They? Oh, maybe the Countess.
You mean the Countess?
If it wasn't for her, it would have been someone else, but yes. Higher society. They finally found out about my condition and came to collect my debts. Knowing what I do now, honestly, I'm surprised it took them so long to find me. They spared my life in exchange for my continued research for vampire kind. As for Sophia, I had to abandon her for her own protection. You know the family rules by now.
Oh, that's sad, but at least she haven't been hurt by him in the other way.
They wouldn't keep her alive if she knew their secrets. And so, I disappeared. Made it look like I was lost to the wilderness.
It is dreadful, but I'm not sure if he had any choice, to be fair.
That must have been dreadful.
To sever the bond of father and daughter. To cause the person you love more than life itself such pain. It nearly killed me.
So, you never saw her again?
Is she still alive?
If you don't mind, I should get back to my work.
Ooh.
We can talk again some other time.
I understand. Thank you for sharing all this with me. Till next time.
Mm-hmm.
No. Let's bother him
To
more.
what do I owe the pleasure?
I want to go on the house call.
So, about that house call in the task list.
Oh, that's right. I'm doing one of my house calls for a regular patient, Nicolina.
Nicolina.
You see, she has hemochromatosis, which means...
Ooh, so we can stop her.
Excess of iron in the blood, right?
Ha! Precisely. You keep pleasantly surprising me, Miss Morozova. The patient often experiences pain, fatigue, and other unpleasant issues.
I had a boss who had similar condition, and he actually did have his blood drawn very regularly to not have any symptoms. So interesting.
There isn't a known cure, I'm afraid, but there is something we can do to reduce the symptoms.
This is great because I'm super hungry.
You want us to feed on her to lower her iron levels?
Indeed I do. I figured I can let you do the bleeding this time.
Is drinking blood from someone with hemochromatosis...
Why not? You can't be harmed by disease. If anything, it might be more filling because of the iron excess. It might taste a little funny, but as they say, there's no accounting for taste, right?
If you say so.
But enough dilly-dallying, we should get going.
Yay!
She can be a terribly grumpy patient if her pain isn't managed in time.
Lead on then, Doctor.
Let's go to Nicolina.
Good old Nicolina, always leaving her key in the same spot. After you.
Do I have the invitation though? I don't have the invitation, my dude, and you are standing in the way. Like,
How do I get inside? I haven't yet been invited.
Oh, right. Let me handle that. Nikolina, it's Dr. Volkov.
Ah, Doctor, you ought to let yourself in. My joints are aching worse than a boil on a donkey's arse.
You should know that I've brought my assistant today. May she come in?
She? Well, all right. Well, what use is she out there? Come on in.
Come then, Lisa. You've heard our patient. She shouldn't be kept any longer.
Thank you.
Much better. Lead on, Doctor.
Now, Nikolina, how are you feeling today?
What do you think, Doctor? Like shit, and that's why you're here, isn't it? And she's your assistant, eh?
What's that accent?
Tell me, girl, what does a woman know of medicine?
I see our patient takes some issue with my presence.
And she won't be the last. However, right now, above all else, she needs our help. Consider your oath as a doctor.
Yeah, good thing that I have such a good character, but...
You're right. Fine.
I
I'll keep
just
going.
still think that she might be a good snack.
Hey, what's taking so long? If this is so hard, I don't know how you'll handle the rest of it.
Oh my god, lady, I might prescribe you some laxatives later on.
After my initial studies at the academy, I've been training under Dr. Volkov. So, if you trust and respect his judgment, then you'll do the same for me.
Oh, fancy broad, aren't you?
She's a bright one, Nikolina. Given more time and opportunity, she could put most of my colleagues to shame.
If you say so.
Now then, let's
I do
not
say
delay
so.
the treatment. I'm going to let Lisa here take the lead. Lisa, come take the leeches. All right, this is pretty simple. Just enchant her and pretend to apply some leeches to her neck. Then, drink your fill of blood. Just remember, not to take too much.
Of course, Doctor.
It might be difficult because I'm super wobbly. I wonder if... Oh, it worked! I like how the room is spinning, actually. Okay. Let's try not to kill her. Although, if we do, I won't be too sad.
Good work, Lisa. That's enough.
I don't care if it deteriorated.
She should be feeling a little brighter now when she comes round.
But that's good that we have Nikolina, because we can help her by helping ourselves.
Tell me, how did you feel during that? You responded to me well enough.
Okay, I wanted to help my patient, and drinking blood is good because I still don't know how to actually hunt the bunnies.
I just wanted to assist the patient. She was in pain, and I was here to help.
Look at me, such a good student.
A commendable attitude, if maybe not the most practical at times. Listen, Lisa, I suppose it's about time I share with you the full extent of my research.
You want to stop being a vampire.
You see, when a vampire overindulges on blood,
even more
it
interesting.
imbues us with a feeling of power. The power the likes of which can't be achieved in any other way. But it does come with a cost. Each time the bloodlust grows until
one goes feral.
Like with any addiction, unfortunately.
Precisely. It turns our kind into exactly the kind of monsters that human tales make us out to be. Vampires like this live in squalor and care only for their next feed. It was a creature like this that killed my wife and stole my life from me.
What can be done?
Can something even be done about this?
I believe so, yes. In theory, it may be
Ah.
possible to separate the addictive element from the blood, leaving it simply as the source of nourishment. Unfortunately, research like this takes the kind of time and resource that I simply didn't have. That is until Countess Orlova presented me with an offer.
What kind of offer?
It sounds like a terrible existence.
Indeed. I've sought a way to put an
Oh,
end
the
to
offer
this,
to
to stop
join
us
the
living
society.
such a
Okay.
parasitic lifestyle.
Oh no, different offer, okay.
The Countess made a deal with you? Why do I feel like there's a catch?
That's because there is one. As you can imagine, she has no real interest in remedying the bloodlust.
So why would she approach you in the first place?
Well, in separating the addictive elements, I should also be able to distill the parts that give us power. That means she can create a consumable that temporarily boosts one's strength and abilities without any side effects.
Oh, interesting.
In return, I was allowed to continue my work and provided with everything I need.
Wonder if in few decades we will be able to have synthesized fake blood for the vampires to feed them ethically.
Funding to purchase lab equipment, as well as other expenses.
So that's why she allowed you to turn me. The reason why I'm here.
In a sense,
So that's all I am to you? Why my entire life was taken away from me? A resource for your studies?
as I mentioned before, your unfortunate demise was not in my control, and I assure you, you are much more than an asset to me.
He's so quick to get grumpy with me, while he never explained what happened to me.
But no matter. All I wanted you to know right now is that I trust you, and it would be an honor if you chose to help me fulfill my vision.
I mean, it's a good vision, so I don't mind.
Ah, that looks like all the time we have for now. You should get going. I'll stay here and make sure Nicolina is feeling better.
Okay,
Could
let's
you just give me
hypnotize her.
one more moment with her while she is enchanted? She could use a whisper to improve her manners, don't you think?
Lisa, I have to put my foot down
Aww.
here. Feeding is bad.
I suppose you're right. I'll see you at home.
I seriously thought that I can go around and hypnotize people so that they stop drinking and swearing and be a bit more well behaved. But yeah. Oh, I'm kinda hungry now that I look at the pumpkin. But also I want to find my absolutely cutie patootie pumpkin.
What is this?
That was very cute bat, okay? And those are very fat pigeons. Can I go to the city hall without the invitation?
Locked. Locked.
Probably no. Where is the cat? Where is he? Where's the pumpernickel? I mean, his name is Pumpkin, but you know, the pumpernickel is also good. I don't know if it's the word in English, but pumpernickel is type of bread. It's very dark and sour, kindish. Very specific thing, but I kinda like it. Where the kitty is? Why he's not here? Let's go to Arbor and talk with our little brother. As you can tell, I'm again a bit tired on the sugar rush. No touchy. Toki.
Lisa, we meet again.
I
We do.
didn't expect to see you here.
I'm here on business, I'm afraid. No time to enjoy the collection.
Business. In the...
Not with Arbin. I'm on an
Oh.
errand, again. Elisa's really keeping me on my toes. Speaking of,
Alisa.
I don't suppose you've seen her, have you?
Can't say I have.
Ugh, where the hell'd she go? This town's not that big.
Are you her babysitter?
Essentially, she keeps disappearing, and the
Nice.
Countess isn't pleased that her daughter is so often away from the manor.
I mean, she is a teenage vampire daughter. Give her some slack.
You lost her?
More like she sneaks away from the manor without permission, which she's been doing more and more. Hence the Countess sending me after that daughter of hers. Finding a young lady who doesn't want to be found is difficult enough without her turning invisible. What I really need to find out is where she has been
I'll keep watch, and I will absolutely not tell you her secret.
I'll keep an eye out.
Appreciate it. Finding her hiding spot will certainly save me from a few of the endless headaches she causes.
Yeah, I cannot, you are my little baby brother figure, but I cannot betray my girlie like this. But I already found her, haven't I? Hi, Albert.
What can I get you?
Nothing.
Farewell.
I thought that we will talk. Yeah, I will speak with Alisa, but first let me see what's up in the vodka bar. Oh, here's Evgeny, asshole.
Kirill, you beady-eyed scoundrel, give me back my book.
No need to get personal, Evgeny. It was a fair game.
Like hell it was. I need it. Don't you get it? My life's work is in it.
You
is
shouldn't gamble
my
it
life.
then.
Then why did you wager it?
Exactly.
Son of a bitch.
But like I already told you, I'm not without heart. I'm willing to play for it again whenever you're ready.
That scum. My book.
Okay, let's do something about my points. I need to improve my politics, definitely, and music and arts too. Hi, Carol.
What did you do to him?
Excuse me? I did positively nothing. He got inebriated and wanted to play cards. Who am I to reject a man as...
He's clearly not in the right state of mind to make bets.
Yeah, but he's never in the right state of mind. I still don't think he's blonde. Just to be clear that Hussar has no knowledge about hair colors.
He is a grown man and can make... Say, if you do want to help him out so much, would you care to play around?
I don't have the money, so...
I don't have any money on me.
I've placed a bet already.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
I'm sorry. I didn't think this was my responsibility.
So you would have charged me, just like that. You really are a scoundrel, aren't you?
He truly is.
What are we playing?
Why don't we just play 21? You just tell me when to stop, young lady.
Okay. And hopefully... Oh no! Damn it. I'm even worse than I don't have any money.
Damn it.
Sorry. Look on the bright side. Unlucky at cards means lucky in love.
You're cheating.
I don't believe this. You are a cheat. Evgeny was right.
Such hurtful words from such a beautiful young woman. But I forgive you.
Okay, Evgeny went somewhere else. Dude,
Are you alright?
Never better.
you're miserable.
You didn't have to do this, Lisa. Thank you.
I'm still going to run away with your wife, just so we are clear, but you seriously are miserable.
I bet your wife won't be too happy to see you like this.
No, she won't.
So get your shit together, man. So I am
Evgeny,
taking him home.
Mm-hmm.
how often does this happen?
Whenever I can't write.
I see. I remember you mentioned a writer's block. How long has it been?
A while.
I sense it's not a good time to probe further on this. You must be in a lot of pain.
Why do you think that?
My father says that when he drinks, it helps dull the pain.
I feel dull when I'm sober. When I drink, it's to feel something, not the other way around.
That's weird sentiment.
We're here.
Good. You sound a little better.
I do feel better. Thank you again, Lisa.
You're most welcome.
Would you please come over for tea sometime?
Excuse me?
And what would your wife think about that?
Anastasia, I'm sure she'd love to get to know you. Come anytime. If the lights are on, that means we're home.
Thank you for the invitation, Evgeny.
That's great. Now I just need to get my book back.
I can help you with that. I'd love to teach that bastard a lesson.
You are the best.
What
I'd help
kind
you,
of
but
vocabulary
I
is
don't want
that?
to breathe near you in my condition.
Let's come up with a plan next time we meet.
Well, I'd better go inside and explain myself to Anastasia. Good night. I can't thank you enough.
Good night, Evgeny. Till next time.
Oh, and I'll make sure you hear that poem. I promise. If it's the last thing I do.
Oh, don't promise that to Lisa. You might be reciting this poem at the end of the dark, dark alley. Seriously. You ass. Just to be clear, still don't like him. He's pitiful and I do feel bad about how he is, but also he's adult. And I really don't like him. Oh, I was meant to go and talk with Alisa. Right. Wrong turn.
Oh!
Ooh, this is very cute, but... Hi, sis.
Hey, Lisa.
It's about the Hussar.
About how he won't give me a moment's peace? Trust me, I know.
He knows you're up to something. Or rather, the Countess does.
Ugh. Can't he just look the other way? Seriously. Would it kill him to look the other way?
It might, actually.
I'm not sure he can he? I mean, I don't know a lot about your family's magical contracts, but I assume refusing an order is bad news.
I wouldn't know anything about that nonsense. I make it a habit to distance myself as far as possible from the dealings of my family.
Your father contracted the Hussar to a life, an eternity of serving your family. How can you possibly not care?
It's not that I am completely heartless about my parents' dealings, the few that are even shared with me.
And they are not really her parents, they are her sires, so it's really not her responsibility, to be honest, although she might have been a bit more compassionate about Hussar's situation.
But I learned a long time ago that I have to look out for myself too.
Well, perhaps this is a perfect opportunity to do both. Releasing the Hussar puts an end to his snooping, keeping your establishment safe
like
from the
it.
Countess.
Well, when you put it that way, it certainly makes it all a bit more interesting.
It does, doesn't
Let
it?
me think.
I like it.
You said serve my family, right? Maybe I can make a counter order.
Maybe you can. Can't you just break it for real?
Can't you just break it?
That would be the right thing to do, wouldn't it? Contracts are so distasteful, but it depends on how it was worded. Contract magic is an art in and of itself.
Maybe she will be able to help me too.
And father was a maestro.
But there is a chance it could be broken.
You'd have to figure out the original wording first. If you do, and if you figure out a loophole, let me know.
I sure will.
Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. Really, it's not going to be easy. You'll have to excuse me. Arben makes this look so simple.
I'd better report back to the Hussar.
To be fair, that's great news, first of all. And second of all, I think that Alisa might be able to help us with our contract in the future, which would be super exciting. No Rusalka in sight, and we can go back. Oh, I wanted to talk with our baby boy. But no rest for the wicked. Or all rest for the wicked, to be honest. I wonder if we will have time to talk with that kid.
Hi, Lisa.
So, I managed to speak with Alisa.
How'd it go?
Tell half true.
For Alisa's sake, I should try to be discreet. She was holding a gathering of some kind. Seemed like she wanted to start her own social circles.
I don't blame her for trying to strike out on her own, really.
Are you going to keep stalking her?
Don't have much choice.
Actually, I was talking to Alisa about that.
About what?
Your contract with the Count. If we can figure out how to break it, she might be able to help, since she's part of the Count's family.
She said that?
She clearly has little love for these kinds of dealings, and there is some benefit to her if you're no longer on her tail.
That's Alisa, through and through. It's a nice thought, but...
Don't you think it's worth trying?
Yeah. Not getting my hopes up, though.
Oh, he's such a poor little soul.
It's not like it was a complicated contract. I was dying, didn't have much time to negotiate. But in it, he said had to be... what was...
Damn!
No, I
Guess it's not important. Point is, there was a condition. Serve my family's house, and in return, we will not meddle in true matters of your heart.
Oh.
That's oddly specific.
Yes, well, there were reasons.
Which were?
Unimportant.
You don't know that.
I would prefer not to talk about it.
I gathered that, but
Matters of the heart were what got me killed.
Oh
Well,
no.
almost killed. My lover was not so fortunate. He was gone before the Count got there.
Oh no.
he?
Yes, he.
Oh, so you,
Yes.
ah.
This is very decent young lady reaction.
Happy now?
Well, it might be useful to know.
Perhaps. It never really came up again. Not really the sort of thing you can force, either. If you think of anything, feel free to let me know. You know how to find me.
I will dress my literature dress at some point to my literature skills and come back.
I gotta figure out what I'm going to tell the Countess.
Oh, I can
I
speedwalk
don't
again.
think this clock is working.
I can speedwalk again like the proper person. Still prefer to be but. And let's go to our room and end the night. Let's dress for the night. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you in the next episode, but for now it's time to end the night and wrap up the playthrough. Thank you for watching, and if you liked, please leave me a comment, leave me a like, and take care. Bye!